Our attention now at 5:05 to Austin, Texas, and there it is, our state capital, silent this morning, just hours before a scheduled vote on that controversial redistricting plan. Texas House Democrats leaving the state, many of them heading to Chicago to shut down this session.
And the stakes could not be higher. Governor Greg Abbott now threatening to remove them from office if they don't come back today.
Natalie Haddad has been following this dramatic walkout from the very beginning. And Natalie, we know this is the kind of political showdown that Texas is known for better or worse. What's next?
You know, Kara, Mark, at this hour, some Democrats from the state are in Chicago, others are in Boston, even Albany, New York. And this is going to halt any movement in this special session, at least for now. So in the meantime, what comes next? Lawmakers in Texas, or rather that are still here in Texas, will gavel in at 3 p.m. But when roll is called, there won't be enough members present to conduct business. And with more than 51 Democrats out of state, the House will fall short of the 2/3 quorum required to vote on any legislation. So we are at a standstill. So why are they leaving now? Democrats say it was the only way to block President Trump's push for new congressional maps, which could flip as many as 5 seats from blue to red in the state, including some here in North Texas. Now, today is the day a vote on the new proposed congressional maps were scheduled. Democrats argue they have spent weeks urging Republicans to first pass flood safety legislation following the July 4th flooding in Central Texas. But instead, they say GOP leaders have made redistricting their top priority, and it is not only a threat to Texas, but to America.
This statement, this quorum break, is not about the Democratic Party. It is about the democratic process. We from Texas are so familiar with the phrase of our Apollo 13 mission, Houston, we have a problem. Well, I say, America, we have a problem. This is wrong. This is un-American. And this is undemocratic.
Governor Greg Abbott quickly responding, saying in part, real Texans do not run from a fight. But that's exactly what most of the Texas House Democrats just did. Rather than doing their job and voting on urgent legislation affecting the lives of all Texans, they have fled Texas to deprive the House of the quorum necessary to meet and conduct business. Now, in response to that statement, the Texas Democratic Party firing back at the governor with just 4 words: come and take it. Mark?
Natalie, we are all over this one. You may be asking this morning, what happens when lawmakers go absent to break quorum? Well, there are some pricey consequences, like $500 in fines per day for each member who's gone. And that can add up quickly, as much as $8,000 per lawmaker if they stay out the full 15 days left in this special session. Our senior political reporter, Jason Whiteley, flew to Chicago overnight to cover this developing story. Coming up at 6:30 this morning, he's going to join us live right here on Daybreak with what he's learning about the Democrats' next moves in the days ahead.